For nearly 2 decades, the football world has been captivated, divided, and utterly enthralled by a singular question: Messi or Ronaldo? We have dissected their goal records, their trophy cabinets, their leadership styles, their physics-defying skills. Cristiano Ronaldo, relentless physical perfection, explosive power. Lionel Messi, the quiet genius, a player whose feet seem to possess a supernatural connection to the ball. Yet, in this exhaustive debate, a crucial element often remains in the shadows, an unsung hero of their attacking prowess. I'm talking about their weak foot. It is the tool that separates the great from the legendary, the final piece in the puzzle of their footballing dominance. The term weak foot is a misnomer for these players. When you look at the raw statistics, a fascinating picture begins to emerge. Cristiano Ronaldo's goal scoring is a monument to his ambidextrous ability. Over his illustrious career, he has scored well over 150 goals with his left foot. This is a staggering number. These goals are not just tap-ins, powerful drives, delicate chips, crucial penalties. His left foot accounts for nearly 20% of his total goals, a clear indicator he doesn't just use it when he has to. He actively seeks opportunities to use it as a lethal finishing tool, making him incredibly unpredictable for defenders. Lionel Messi, on the other hand, is overwhelmingly left-footed. His left foot is arguably the most valuable single limb in football history. However, to dismiss his right foot would be a grave mistake. Messi has scored over 100 goals with his right foot, a remarkable feat for a player so famously left-dominant. Messi's game is built around dribbling and creating angles for his left foot. The fact he can produce a clinical finish with his right when needed showcases his incredible technical foundation. Iconic moments define legacies. Both Messi and Ronaldo have delivered unforgettable weak foot heroics on the grandest stages. For Cristiano Ronaldo, one cannot look past his time at Manchester United. During the 2009 Champions League semi-final against Arsenal, he picked up the ball deep in his own half. After a lung-busting sprint, he arrived in the box to meet a pass from Wayne Rooney. Without breaking stride, he clinically slotted the ball past the goalkeeper with his left foot. It capped one of the most famous counter-attacking goals in Champions League history. It was a goal that encapsulated his power, and unleashed an unstoppable, swerving rocket with his left foot into the top corner. The goalkeeper was left completely stranded. It proved his left foot was not just a backup, it was a primary weapon, capable of spectacular long-range brilliance, frightening defenders who tried to force him onto that side. For Lionel Messi, a legendary right-footed moment came in the 2015 Champions League final against Juventus. After a weaving run, his initial left-footed shot was saved, but the rebound fell back to him. With the angle tightening and defenders closing in, he instinctively struck with his right foot. The shot was saved again. But Luis Suarez was there to tap in the rebound for the go-ahead goal. It was his right-footed effort that created the decisive moment. More famously, in the 2009 final against Manchester United, he scored a header, but his performance was littered with right-footed touches. In the elite echelons of modern football, possessing a strong weak foot is not merely a bonus, it is a fundamental requirement for greatness. The game has become faster, more tactical, and defenses are more organized than ever before. Defenders and coaches spend hours analyzing opponents, and their primary instruction is often to show him onto his weak side. This tactic aims to neutralize the threat by forcing the attacker into a position where they are less comfortable, less effective. A truly two-footed player renders this entire defensive strategy obsolete, making them a nightmare to contain. The significance of this skill extends far beyond just shooting. A strong, weak foot enhances every aspect of an attacker's game. It allows for a greater range of passing, enabling a player to switch the play, enabling a player to thread a through ball without having to shift their body or the ball to their dominant side. This saves precious milliseconds that can be the difference between a successful pass and a tackle. It also dramatically improves a player's ability to dribble. The court of public opinion and expert analysis remains beautifully divided, a testament to the nuanced strengths of both legends. Fans of Cristiano Ronaldo will point emphatically to the statistics and the sheer power he generates with his left foot. They will argue that his ability to score from anywhere with either foot makes him the more complete and versatile goal scorer. Conversely, those in Messi's camp argue for a different kind of effectiveness. They contend that while Ronaldo's left foot is more powerful, Messi's right foot is more intelligent and technically refined. They highlight his ability to use it for delicate chips, quick combination play, and crucial assists in impossibly tight spaces. Football purists and former playmakers often admire the subtlety of Messi's right foot. My own observation, having watched them from the very beginning, is that the difference reflects their core footballing identities. Ronaldo built himself into a physical specimen, and his two-footedness is a product of that relentless athletic pursuit of perfection. Messi is a natural footballing artist, and his right foot is another brush in his collection. If forced to make a choice on who has the better weak foot, if it means more goals and more explosive power, the verdict must go to Cristiano Ronaldo. The numbers and the nature of his left-footed goals are simply undeniable, placing him in a class of his own as an ambidextrous finisher. However, if better means more technically integrated into a player's unique style and used with surgical precision to complement their overall game, then a strong case can be made for Lionel Messi. Ultimately, there is no wrong answer, only a preference. Both have elevated the use of their weaker foot to an art form, giving us yet another fascinating layer to appreciate in the greatest sporting rivalry of our time. The weak foot debate is the showdown you never knew you needed. Which camp are you in? Tell us in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more stat showdowns. Thanks for watching. See you in the next analysis.